with Boone too.
Yeah, Donald Boone.
Donald Boone. I went along with him to Kansas City, or to Kansas.
Lawton, Lawson or Lawton, Missouri.
Yeah, that's right. That's it. I heard the name.
And he went down there.
Yeah,
So the two of you were there for.
We went down there in Boone's pickup.
Oh, you did.
He had a pickup, and
Sure.
he had the tools along
Oh yes.
for the strippers, you know. And stuff.
Sure.
So we went there as mechanics, you know.
I see.
So we got there, and we had they rented us a room.
Sure. But you were only there for about a month, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rented us a room, and they had a eating place for us.
Sure.
In town there, and
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, anyway, we'll stop it right now. Anyway, we are kind of run out of things to talk about this morning. I guess you've got to be in the mood to be doing this. It's nearly 10 o'clock, and I think we'll continue this some other time. We're eating on some candy kisses that lady brought in. She used to be a Brenna. And I think Grandma wants to get back in the room here. She wants to dry her hair. And so we're going to quit our recording now, unless you can think of anything else that we should be talking about. You're busy eating your candy. with just a little bit of recording here. Today I'm visiting with Effie Rost. And what home are you in here in Fargo?
This is the Moorhead Manor.
The Moorhead Manor, and as you can see, or did see on here, it's the 29th of November, year 2001. And we'll just continue on here and ask Effie a few questions, and we'll try to get as many answers.
Mother came from
Where was that?
Lillehammer.
Oh, Lillehammer. Is that right? Do you know what her maiden name was?
I'm not so sure.
And her name was Emma.
Emma
but
Bucken.
Emma Bucken?
But I thought she said Ingrid. I didn't ask
I see.
her. You know, we didn't ask.
I didn't realize before that your mother came from Lillehammer, or I mean, that's where her relatives or family came from.
Understood.
Sure. Did they come over here also, or was that Lars was married at the time?
Yeah.
So we don't know what happened to the family of Emma's. Do you know how many children were there, as far as how many brothers or sisters that Emma might have had?
Just one sister.
And who would that have been? Was that
Andrea
I see.
Burns, dressmakers.
Yeah. Who was the oldest of your sisters? Can you name them as you come down to you? You're the baby of the family, I know, but...
It's Louise.
She was the oldest?
She was the oldest.
Okay.
And then it was Nellie Asluson.
Okay. And that would have been Eleanor's mother.
Sure.
Okay.
And then it was Emily
Okay.
and Clara. Or was it Ida? I'm not
Okay. Anyway, they fall in there.
Yeah. And Ida and Clara, yeah. It was 5 girls
Sure.
before it came any boy, you know.
I see. So
Adolf.
mostly it was a lot of girls before the boys started to come.
Won't that be 5? Louise, Nellie, Emily, and Ida, and Clara. That's 5.
Sure.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was 5 girls.
You got the Yulin Union, or the Yulin paper here, I see. It just came.
And then Adolf.
Uh-huh.
You can see it on the picture.
Sure, sure.
Yes.
I
Way
see
up
them.
there
Yes.
alone.
Right.
And those 3 boys came after each other afterwards.
Oh, sure,
But
sure.
after Adolf, it was the 2 twins, you know.
After Adolf, it was, what were they?
Andrea or Carolina,
I see.
Carrie and Annie.
Yeah, okay, there were twins,
They were twins.
and Andrea, you said?
Andrea.
And she died,
She died in the, well, she was in the 20s.
is that right? What did she die from?
Well, childbirth.
Oh, I see.
She had a
Yeah,
little boy,
sure,
Elton,
I see.
but that...
How old
died,
was she at that time? In her 20s or 30s or
yeah,
something?
Early 20s.
Is that right? Okay. Then there were those twins. Was there another set of
Yeah.
twins that...
Right after them, it was supposed to have been boy twins.
I see.
It was,
It was.
yeah, but they didn't live.
They didn't. They
don't
died
know.
at birth.
I don't know. I haven't.
But they
heard
were
that.
a set of boys.
Yeah,
Sure. Okay.
they seem to be right after each other. Girls first, then the boys.
Sure. And then let's see. It was
Charlie.
Charlie was older than my dad.
Yeah.
And then it was Harry, I suppose.
Charlie and Harry. No, Charlie and ADREY.
And then Harry.
Harry and me.
Yeah, you were the last one.
Yeah, he was 3 years older than me. Harry.
Harry was.
Most of them were 2 years.
Sure.
older.
your camera.
I come out of it. I'm better known than most sisters.
I'm glad I did it. I didn't realize it was so No.
Okay. Thank you.
We're getting shot. Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
David is the one that's in town.
Yeah. Hi, Johnny.
Hi, that's Rick.
You have one sister or two?
One. Here, she's here.
Do you remember, oh, well, not remember, I know you remember, but when was the last time you saw June and Betty and Hannah's girls? Yeah, and Hannah.
June has been here several times.
And here's
I'm not sure this one. Hannah is died.
That's my dad in the video. Here she lives at the Gordon School.
Gorgeous and oldest. And a friend,
Yeah.
interlopers.
Oh, the Jeep. I
Yeah.
know. Look at my hair. It's
an L1.
whipping all over the whole
know
way.
that you were.
Yeah, well, I better get out of the way.
Gordon's oldest, right.
Either way, just stay just the way you are. When did you come?
20 minutes ago.
About 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And how did you come? You didn't drive in.
Oh, yeah. We came by automobile.
All the way, huh?
All the way.
And where are you living now?
Same place in Virginia.
Same place.
Of course, it's downhill all the way, so it is easy to get here. Going back is going to be the
Yes, that'll be the tough one. I never expected you to be here.
Well-
I guess I did too. Hear the Nova
We're
was
here
coming.
because one, we like barbecue turkey, and two, we want to see you and all the rest of this gang tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. You're coming over there.
If we
Okay,
didn't see you today, that's one thing. Now we seen you, we're still going to eat turkey.
Okay, I'm gonna stop recording. That way we can visit a little easier.
Well, that's children are all there in school. But basically, I was Minnesota.
Are you? Are you from there?
Oh yeah, born and raised in St. Paul.
Oh, so you are Minnesota.
Oh, the other sleep
Okay.
that one of your reporters? No. Twin Valley Times? No.
And then the day I got out of boot camp, it snowed that morning. And now that one was real light. Way back. So it wasn't too long ago. A couple, 3 years it snowed in there again.
Oh.
They were out rocking.
Face the camera.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Face the camera.
Gordon's over here. How far are you living from the country?
Now I begin to see the person in you that what's your first name?
Smile.
I'm down the line, but I don't really know who I am. Come up with the name, so I never use your name. Yes. Yes, yes.
Hi, Julie. Hi, Bob. Hi, Tina. Hi, Eric.
Why are you making this? Quite a character. Okay, but now are you related to the rest? These guys out there, come back.
I think that they, my father and those people talked it over and thought maybe something. They're kind of clumsy. Yeah, they are.
The white one?
No, they look like they could be peanut butter.
I'm scared. I just So I drove slow and I just kind of went out in the shoulder. The ditch is going to be but we could go out in the shoulder. That's what I was thinking. That it would probably, it was really looking down in the car. And I kind of moved along a little bit, but I knew I could get by. Step back a little bit. And I get a beer.
You can always catch the mayor downtown. He knows where to get the turkeys.
Well, I guess the spread. I haven't done that all day.
Ends or shuts off the light in the camera like this.
Just take one of Jim and you'll have everything.
You just freeze it then?
I'm just trying to get of everybody here.
everybody's saying, well, then we'll see. Sports cards, I guess.
They didn't charge us much for the supper either. So at Valley they charged $10. So boy, there's a lot of us.
Break the camera.
You're gonna break your cat.
You have to sign this book yet, Nancy. You didn't sign it yet.
I don't know whether I hear you or not. Say something in there, Clara. Let me see if I hear you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He wants you to say something because he wants to see if he hears you.
Well,
I'm getting old.
I'm getting old.
I'm no spring chicken.
That's okay. That's fine. I just
What did you say? Count from 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
okay. I'm just going to
13.
just get all of you recorded on here. I'm not pulling the microphone away from you.
7 is the lucky number.
Is that right?
Okay, perfect. Okay, can you give us just sit on your butt after?
I can get you all.
We're sitting on our legs. You might have to sit down.
Jeff,
Why don't you guys come up close? Because that other one, look, come up close. Oh, it's so stressful. Move your leg over. Oh, I can't.
It's gonna be tight, but I can get you on there.
Okay.
1 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, one more. We don't even have to hold a picture of Mike this time.
Look over here now.
One more for good measure.
Okay, my legs are getting
Yeah. Okay.
All right now. No, putting face. Smile, Mike.
Things are sensitive. They're not at the end. Probably just going. Matt, this up. Yeah. Oh, that's started. Everybody.
Here, no, we're gonna start open presents.
Bring this over to the guys.
Nancy!
Making presents.
Look at
Like
Should bet if you give her a kiss. Good job with your ball.
So we get you.
Thank you, Dad.
Oh, okay.
That's when Liz goes to
Jared, you want to put
Harley!
making the popcorn.
Boy, I couldn't even.
How you doing, Grandpa?
Here comes the bill, lady.
This is Ronnie.
Good.
Hi.
Good to see you again.
He's got a lot of hair on his face.
Yeah.
Here's your ball.
Okay.
You want to open this?
Yeah. Yeah. Ah,
Did Santa Claus come last night then, Adrian?
No,
Did Santa Claus come last night?
I
quite a
did-
while ago.
I have heard a speech from
You could just as well open up things to
Here.
Here's from me.
but I know it's around.
Yeah.
But there's been here.
But the hot ones are about, I thought, well, that's one way of. Oh, well, I don't know. Do you want a cookie instead? Okay. Do you want to?
I bet you it's a shirt.
I bet you're gonna be pretty standing.
She already saw it.
They took those pictures, he sent me a picture of me, you didn't get that. It was a real dragnet shot at me, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
It's a
Lindell, it says.
Lindell.
Okay, what?
This is supposed to be framed on a dark piece of cloth,
Yeah,
you know, like
velvet
this.
or something.
Can you make that
No.
stuff? I mean, can you make that there?
Oh, we sure
Oh,
would.
I can.
See, that's their name.
Yeah, I.
Of course we
You know
do.
who made it? It's Mary that gave us the, she had
Oh, that's-
Ross that made it.
Yeah.
The dark.
But we'll go as long as it goes. Introduce yourself.
Okay. Hi, I'm George Hewitt. I'm the son of Nona Severson, Nona Hewitt. I used to live up here in Ulen, Minnesota when I was in the 7th grade. Dad was over in Turkey. We came up here because of my grandmother, who lived in this town all of her life, as did all of my mother's brothers and sisters. They grew up here, went to high school, moved away to various parts of the country. In my case, I moved away in 1957 and haven't been back here until now, so it's a considerable amount of time. I can certainly tell you that Ulen has not changed a bit. Recognized everything when I came into town,
Sure.
and you know, it was really good to bump into you right off.
Now, did you, at what age did you leave Ulen here?
I must have been about 11 years old.
About 11?
10 to 11.
So you were going to some school?
Sure, I went to the 7th grade here.
7th grade?
7th grade.
And then where did you move to after that?
We went back to Virginia. My dad was stationed down in Virginia, and so we moved there, and we stayed there until I went into the service. I joined the service in 1965.
Sure.
And stayed in for 28 years. My dad retired about 7 or 8 years after we moved to Virginia. So,
how many years did your dad have
he had
in?
34 years in the service. My
And
dad
how
was
about yourself?
28. So
28.
So we had a few years.
You certainly did. I didn't realize.
They said that Skylar was coming down from Twin Valley. And I thought you all were from Twin Valley. So I was
They just left this morning at 6. So Mom and Dad aren't here yet? So where were they?
Gordy's taking pictures.
a while back. He said life a long time, and one of them always I think that's a good idea. We got There you go. We're not going to insure it.
If we have double
This could be a trigger. Well, it's a good thing Marty's here for the He was drinking your coffee, though. I said, give this to George. He probably doesn't know that he made a great tea cap.
I must have 5 cups. I must have 5 cups. I must have effect, you know. My fingers like this man here now. I've been doing this all day. Make some money. Use that battery also. She's got the pose and everything.
Smell you there. She went to camp for winter church camp. Yeah. Steve. Stayed up late.
But anyway, what is your address? What's your name and address and the whole work?
Kent Anderson.
Okay, and where are you located?
Grand Forks, Minnesota.
And you're at Grand Forks?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing up there?
I'm an architect.
You're an architect. I should have remembered that, yeah. Okay, well that's easy to get your address. I'll get it through Elton if I need it.
Yeah.
What is your address and telephone number and that? Put it on my tape so I have it.
Can I give it to you on paper?
You could give it to me on paper or you can give it to me on tape.
You know Richard, right?
Yes, we met.
All right.
We met.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
If all of our addresses and then
That'd That'd be great.
You know, this is kind of like one of those cop stops, you know, where they have the camera on the hood, you know. This is where we beat him up. That's right.
That's right. FEVIG. Anna Lundstrom.
She was in her
Oh, well, probably.
Sound comes through. This is the 11th of December, 1989. Let me see, how old are you now, Carrie?
No, you're stuff.
Oh, exactly 100, yeah. That's right, too. Okay, how about you, Clara?
I'm 104 now.
You're 104, so you'll be 105 on your next birthday.
Yeah.
What is your birth date, Carrie?
Mine is the 25th of June.
And how about you, Clara?
The 24th of May.
Okay. Just for the fun of it, I'm curious to see if I hear both of you, so I'm going to stop this recording for a second, then we'll start up again. Okay. And what I thought I'd do is start recording you first, Clara, because I found that the sound level wasn't too good between the two of you, so we'll just start recording you. I had some notes here. I believe it was Steve that sent it to me. And he was wondering if you could talk about certain things such as, you remember back from 1912 to 1916, the life on the homestead? Could you talk something about the homestead that...
In Canada?
Yeah.
Well,
That was from 1912 to 1916, wasn't it?
let's see. I can't remember that though.
Did your husband build the house out on some land there?
No, we bought an old house.
I see.
A log house.
Oh, it was a log house.
Yeah.
I see. And was this out in the country someplace?
Out in the country.
Do you remember how many acres you were able to homestead?
Well, we didn't homestead this.
Uh-huh.
Let's see now. Yeah, we homesteaded how many acres is it? I can't
Well, I'm not completely sure, but that's fine. Okay, another note here. How about Gladys and a dog that was lost? Do you remember anything about a story like that?
Well, I can remember Gladys. She got, she went out. We had a party the day before.
Oh, I see. Uh-huh.
And then quite a few people was over, and then she brought a cake.
Oh, I see.
It was on my birthday, I think.
Sure.
And
Was there a dog that ran away or got lost or something?
no, and it wasn't that. She got lost.
Which house was that?
Mobeck Place.
And where was that located in town here?
It's on the main street going to South Carolina.
Oh, is that right?
And they got their house that's staying.
The one that's still there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to think of the name of the people that own that house
Yeah, that's the
now.
old Mobeck house.
That's the old Mobeck house. I don't know if I ever realized that at any time, and my memory has slipped me, but I can't say that I remember knowing that before. And then, did he work in the elevator here in Ulen too? Oh, he did. Was that the ones to the south or a north elevator?
Hans Mobeck had the elevator he worked in first.
Sure.
And that was where they said, there's a new one standing now.
I see. Uh-huh. Did you and George do very much traveling or anything at any time?
I don't know, not so much.
Uh-huh. Did you get down to the
Oh, we went to
cities? Minneapolis, St. Paul?
Fergus Falls, where
Sure.
big storm, you know?
Oh, a snowstorm?
No, it was a
Tornado.
tornado.
Oh, what happened then?
And it took a lot.
You know the Star Spangled Banner? Oh, go ahead. Just continue on with home. Do you know a Star Spangled Banner? Oh, say, can you sing? You know, I think sometimes it even works better with somebody singing along with you. I'm not a singer, so I can't do it. But for somebody who can sing, you kind of follow them, and you do a good job of following a tune if you know what the tune is. Anyway, this is my mother, and of course you say your full name, so I get your middle name on here too.
Selma Matilda FEVIG.
Okay. And what was your maiden name?
Olsen.
Now, I'm going to be asking all kinds of questions. I know the answers to practically all of the questions I'm going to ask, but for the sake of tape recording, I almost have to do it that way. What was your parents' names?
Ole and Margit Olsen.
Okay. And were they born in this country?
No, they were both born in Hallingdal, Norway.
Okay. And do you know what your grandparents' names were on your dad's side?
Sissel and Guttorm.
Okay.
Olsen.
Okay. So Guthrum was your grandfather then?
Yes.
I didn't know that before. Okay. Was there another Guthrum too, or?
Yeah, he had a son by the name of Guttorm.
Okay, maybe that's the one I've heard of. And what were they doing? Were they living in Nesbian or around that area too, or you?
Yeah, I guess they come from the same part as my mother and my father come from.
Okay. Do you feel real relaxed doing this? Okay.
No, I'm just waiting for it to be over with.
I've got 5 minutes to do this, she says so. Okay. What is your middle name?
I got the middle name.
You don't have a middle name either. I don't believe Clara had a middle name.
No.
They must not have used middle names back in those days.
Oh, some have. I don't know which one it wasn't on.
Sure. I know my dad has a middle name. That's Monroe.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
I don't know what the rest of your sisters and brothers' middle names were.
No.
But what year were you born?
In 1889.
1889. Okay, what does that make you? How old are you?
I'll be 100 now in 1989. I'll be 100.
1989, you'll be 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every night then they blew up that hole full of ammunition, and we was about 10 miles away from it. After we got home, after it worked there all day then they blew it up.
Sure.
But we could
Blow it up at night?
We could no.
During the day?
Shortly after we had.
Sure.
So we were home already, 10 miles away, but we heard that shot. Then we knew it was all blown up.
Quite a fireworks. Were there any other guys in your outfit that you knew from here?
Oh yes.
Who was in your outfit from here, with you in Germany or France?
Yeah, they were along all the while, you know. Carl Hansen from Ulan here, and Benny Hendrickson from Ulan, Evelyn out from Ulan here, and then it was Lee Purrier, and a few from Lake Park too. There's quite a few from around there. Well, there was about 95% Minnesota guys in there.
Mostly hospital cases, so she still put in a stub.
Would you read that? I think it would be of
Anyway,
interest to Shirley to
This
listen
is
to.
number 409 case that I delivered the babies since between 34 and April 10th, 43, the 409th delivery. And I delivered Shirley Ann FEVIG, born alive, female, color white, date of birth April 10th, 1943, County of Clay, born in the village of Holly, and father's name was ADREY FEVIG, birthplace Hewlin, Minnesota, age of father 49, occupation
47, I believe.
47, occupation of father farmer, maiden name of mother Selma Olson, is that right?
Correct.
She was 36 at this time and 43. Birthplace Hewlin, Minnesota, housewife. Total number of children now, counting this one, 3. Signed by Anna K. Hammerstrom, who was local register in Hawley. This is signed on the 14th of April, 1943, 4 days after Shirley's birth.
Very good. Before we continue on, how many did you deliver in your career?
I've got 1,700 of them, excuse me, recorded like that in the stubs because my helper, Edna Dowell, was very conscientious. She worked for me for 19 years, from 1941 to 1960 before I moved to Moorhead, and she copied down about 1,700 in Hawley. And I didn't keep track in Moorhead. It was hard to do that because you deliver them and didn't have statistics like this. So I probably delivered 800 to 1,000 in Moorhead too, which totals about 2,500.
I see. Now I know I kind of sidetracked you with this. Let's continue on with the daughter who was born on this day, and
that's the third daughter. I didn't give you her name yet. That was Catherine Ann, and she, that makes the third girl. And all my girls graduated from Hawley. I did myself in 1926, and Nancy 1957. And Beth 1959, the year that Hawley sent that basketball team to the.
Oh yeah, that's Lars FEVIG.
Lars FEVIG, yes. Right. Do you know what his your grandmother's name was then?
That was Lisa, I think.
Lisa. Okay, so the two of them came over here by ship. Do you have any idea what year that might have been?
No, I wouldn't know.
Some of these questions I'm going to be asking you, I don't expect you to remember all the answers. We're just rambling on as I mentioned anyway. Okay, then your father, Gust, was born here in the United States.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, he wasn't.
He was from Norway.
He was from Norway, so he came over with them. Okay, did all of his brothers and sisters?
Well, yeah, they all come on the boat from Norway.
I see. Do you have any idea where they landed? New York or?
No, it was, wasn't it Wisconsin?
Yeah, well, I suppose they maybe came into New York and then they came across country over to
I'm not sure
Wisconsin.
How that was.
Okay, well, let's go from Wisconsin. Where did your folks move to after that? They went down to Fillmore County, I believe.
Yeah, Fillmore County, that's right.
In southern Minnesota.
Yes.
I'm not too familiar with where that area is, but I believe it's someplace south of Minneapolis, St. Paul, or that.
Yeah, I guess so.
And you weren't born yet? You came?
No.
They came up here. Who was the oldest of your sisters
That's
and brothers?
Louise.
Louise. How many sisters and brothers did you have?
I had 8. No, let's see, the 7. I had 8 of us. Wasn't it?
Okay, well, I believe there were maybe more. Might have been, wasn't it 11 total?
Well,
you're maybe thinking of some that were already born before you?
Well,
I don't know what child you would be in.
Well,
Louise was the
I'm
oldest.
the 5th one.
You were the 5th one.
Louise and Nellie and Emily and Ida and I.
I see.
And then the twins.
Okay, their names? Let's name them all.
Caroline and Andrea.
Okay.
And then Effie.
Okay.
But then the 4 boys, you know.
Okay, and their names. You might-
Adolf and ADREY. Adolf and Charlie and ADREY and Harry.
Okay. And now, so Louise was about. Was she one of those that came up in the covered wagon when?
Yeah, she's the one that come with them.
Okay, were there any
She was
other?
born before she come to Minnesota.
And that was the only child they had before they came up here, or did
to
they have
Minnesota.
some
No, they had her. I
Her?
guess. That was the only one I
more? And
think.
then the next one
was Nellie.
Nellie, and she was born here.
Yeah, she must have.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't know.
So your father then, of course.
Because I wasn't here yet.
No. Your father was a farmer, and he
Yeah.
homesteaded up northwest of Ulen here.
Yes.
Now you.
They were on. They lived on the homestead was kind of sandy, you know, soil on that. So they
Sure.
moved off.
I
and
see.
Bought an extra
Sure.
land,
Sure.
piece of land.
Okay, now
Yeah.
you went to school. Where did you go to school?
I went to the north of us about a mile.
Okay,
North.
that was where Erling Amundsen is now. I remember there was a
Yeah,
school
I don't
there.
know what the name was of that school though.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember?
I don't remember what it was. I remember seeing the schoolhouse there
Yeah.
quite a few years ago. I remember being to it, or can't remember. Maybe not. I know the exact spot where it was located.
Yeah.
There's the board, and he's taking a picture of the whole bunch.
We're the 3 musketeers.
I see.
Radar should get in on a picture
Yeah,
too.
you need to get right in there.
Where's Orland, by the way? See here? That's a good selfie. I think you walked out of Oh, that was some years. Some years of my own cooking.
So you meet
Oh, there, Delano.
You know Delano? Delano? No, I never keep him straight. Huh? Yep. He's over there. He didn't get very big. He didn't get his head right. He didn't grow up. I should recognize him. But he couldn't have his head right.
Thank you.
Or most of it. Most of it, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You were pretty young. I retired. At 19. What's your 50? I retired in June. All done working. Don't miss a bit. You got the work. I figured it out. I get it. This way I can get along with the hippies and get right in
Yeah, how do you do it?
First white guy.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Everybody listen. Okay, we're talking among ourselves about having FEVIG reunion, not every year, you know. Because I think we'd get more of the younger people to come if we could have it like maybe every 3 years or every, I think 3 years is plenty. 'Cause there's so many.
It should be easier for the young ones.
There is so many families involved
Oh, yeah,
that
okay.
it gets to be family reunions all summer long. And we thought, well, if we could just make it like, say, in 2 or 3 years. 3 years would probably be the best. That's what they do on my side. What does everybody else think about that?
Good idea. That's,
Yeah. Okay, we'll say 2 years then.
Yeah, that way we'll start.
And which family is going to take it in 2 years? Can anybody say, oh, I'll take it?
We'll have time to think about it then.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll.
But you should make your, if you want to get the main shelter, and if we're going to try to increase it a little bit so that a lot of the younger people will come, you have to get that in at least a year ahead of time.
Try and do it over the barbecue time again?
I think that's a good idea because a lot of people that come from far, you know, they like to take in the barbecue.
Since she passed away, we didn't make it every year.
Gordy, you gotta cut that out. But they'll be going to.
We'll see you. We're gonna take off. I gotta see if they're awake for my nap.
I don't see you, Shirley. You remember me? I'm Gordon FEVIG. Yeah. Yeah.
This is Dale, my uncle's brother. Oh, okay. This is Dale's folks.
Okay. I got it.
Folks.
That's Shirley and Gilman Olson.
Shirley and Gilman. Okay. But you're not from these parts, though.
And where is it you're at now? You're in Seattle. You've been there for quite a few years, haven't you?
About 30 years.
30 years. It doesn't seem that way to me, but then I'm old. Okay, when are you heading back to Seattle again?
Tuesday.
On Tuesday. I see. You're flying or driving?
No, we're flying.
Sure. That's a quick way to get there. Sure.
Right? You're related to Grandma's side or Grandpa's side?
Grandma.
Yeah, because Olsen too.
Right, right.
I'm too.
He's a cousin of Grandma.
Community. I can't get everything. Selma's cousin. Okay. Oh.
They're not really wangs.
That's on my side. Don't we
That's right. She is a Wang.
We have wang ties, though.
Oh, of course.
We have wang ties. We're very related.
Yeah, get of everybody here today.
Yeah, there we go. Hi, Gordy.
Hello. Have you been building any chimneys lately?
I do so much of chimney building and...
I suppose you're always doing that.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I'm doing a stone across the front of the house right now.
Oh, is that right? Where's that, up in Fargo, or?
This is actually for one of the butlers, for Butler Machinery.
Look like a ham.
Okay, we'll start our recording here. This is April 1st, 1987, and today I'm visiting with, what's your full name? What is your middle name also?
Eldon Kenneth Wang.
Eldon Kenneth Wang. So you decided to use your middle name.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that before. So I'm learning something right off the bat that I never knew.
Yeah.
Okay, and what year were you born?
1912.
1912. That makes you how old right now?
75 years and... Let's see, about...
Okay, you're a little over 75 years
a little over
old.
70,
Okay, and who were your parents? What were their names?
Middleton Molly.
And what did your dad do when you were growing up? What was his job?
Farming most of the time.
Most of the time, farming?
Yeah.
I see.
And then he was along with his brother thrashing a lot.
Oh, I see. And where was the farming done? What area?
Hagen Township.
I see. Who lives on that farm now, or just trying to get an idea of what area?
Nobody living there now. It was Krabanoff that lived there.
Okay, I know where that is. Sure. It's kind of across from where Orland lives now, to the southwest.
So straight west.
Straight west of there.
Straight
okay, fine. Then later, your dad, after farming.
We moved from out west down by the river there, and then to west of town here, from what they call the Knopfler place.
Oh, I see.
And then they moved. Then they farmed there for 3-4 years, I think it was. And then,
Sure.
Then they moved to town.
Your dad also worked for the railroad, didn't he?
Yeah, he worked there a few years.
And what type of work did he do for the railroad?
Well, it was racing track and mostly.
I remember he was on the section line here in Ulan. Was he working on that for quite a few years, or?
I can't remember really how many years it was, but it must have been 6, 7, 8 years or something like that.
Okay, now your mother, where did she grow up around here? I suppose she was.
Yeah, she was in Hagen too.
Hagen
Township.
Okay. Who was her parents?
That was Jan and Kaja.
FEVIG.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the FEVIG connection
That's
with
FEVIG,
you.
yeah.
Okay, and then you grew up on the farm. Where did you go to school?
I went to school in Hagen Township. I was born in Hagen, and I grew up in Hagen.
Sure. Okay, then when you were younger, going to school, you, I suppose, were confirmed in Norwegian?
No,
Or you were
I
in
started in Norwegian and I switched over to English.
Okay, I find that common with others. I believe, who was it? Eli or Gladys? One of them, the same thing.
No.
This is the 1st of April, 1987, and this afternoon I'm talking to Lillian, and what's your full name?
Lillian Tonetta.
Tonetta?
Yes, Wang.
Okay, fine. And do you mind telling me what your age is and when you were born?
March the 29th, 1915, 72 years old now.
Oh, okay, very good.
On Sunday.
Okay, and you were also born out there in Hagen Township?
Yes, yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
And let's see, what child were you amongst the 7, I guess it was?
Oh, let's see. The second, Ordala first.
Ordala?
And then, yeah,
okay,
and then
you were
me.
you were the
I was-
next to the
yeah,
youngest.
yes,
Okay, fine. And back then, you also went to school at the same school as the rest of them. Can you
Yeah.
remember the names of some of the people that were in your class?
Oh, it was, they changed so there in the country, you know. So
Oh, is
it
that
was,
right?
yeah, so I didn't have the same ones all through. It's Arthur FEVIG
Oh, he was in your
and
class.
Kermit Björky.
Sure.
And seems to me it was one more.
I suppose
but
they were in different grades.
well, they were in my grade,
Sure.
but it was quite a few others. It was,
Oh, sure.
yeah,
But they had
yeah.
all the different classes all the way from first grade on
Yes,
up to
yes, yes.
8th grade, I suppose.
Yeah, it was.
And that. Okay, how many children did you and Kenneth have here? I know, but I just I would like to get their names and all of those things.
It's
you.
Marlon
was the oldest.
Yeah, yes. And then Lowell
Okay.
and Linda.
Sure.
So that's,
Sure.
it wasn't too many.
Okay.
But,
And how many grandchildren do you have now?
oh, only 4.
4 grandchildren.
yeah.
Okay, fine. And now Marlon is living.
And they're in the country. They're,
Okay.
but I think Auburn is.
you on, honey? Oh, where are you going?
These sit all together, and then there's the two girls in the middle. Liz and Sue behind us. Yeah. Isn't that her name, Marcia? Or Marcia? Yeah. Oh yeah. What? We'll sit here like good little girls while he tapes our faces. Oh, they did? Yeah. So then the rest of the night wasn't quite so
Just like this? Yeah, I hear you. Just like this. Alright, everyone smile. Should I try another one?
You both see that at the same time?
It might be
all done now.
Yeah, I think it is. I don't know if it's... I'll wait for you to do it.
Here's Grandma with the sisters. Ron's here. But Liz and Susan That's my daughter.
What day was this? What was on your birthday? Oh.
They knew my birthday, you know.
Oh, I see.
And they knew my birthday, and that was I happened to appointment
Oh, yeah.
a few days later. But one day they called me up. Come that day.
Say, you were, of course, in the service, and I was younger, and I was going to school and growing up here at Ulen while you were over in all the other countries you were in. Can you recall some of that right now? During the, do you remember December 7th,
Right.
1941?
I do.
You remember that very well?
I sure do.
Can you describe a little bit of that day?
Well, we were through with our day for the night.
Sure, sure. You
That
had
night-
been working that night.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't have any of this. Nothing like a some. I would have if I had better foresight. I probably
Yes,
would
you
have
would have
gotten
maybe
more.
written down more of
Oh,
the
sure,
history
sure.
and so forth. And I understand what you're saying. You're saying that you didn't really write down or make notes or that too much at the time because you were busy with your job. You
Right.
were second lieutenant.
Right.
In the Army at the time, and you had been working at the Schofield Barracks
Right.
Hospital.
Right.
Describe that a little bit. You had been supervising the night before.
Right. And we got up in the morning.
Yes.
And I was just a plain, what's it called?
You were.
But they were quick getting, they got me
Sure.
again because
Sure. You
I
had
was
just gotten
older.
off work. And
So it was a sort of a trial thing.
pretty hectic thing that morning.
Right.
So as I understand, you were just brushing your teeth, getting ready for the
Sure.
day, or I suppose
Sure.
going to go to bed after working
Sure.
all night, and then you heard these airplanes coming in.
Right.
Did you see a lot of airplanes?
Quite a few.
Uh-huh. And as I understand, you could see them so close up that you even saw the pilots.
Yep, that's true.
That's quite something. That means they were flying at a pretty low altitude.
Sure.
Were you very far from where the ships that were sank that day? I understand there were about 4 of them, or maybe 8 of them that were damaged or sunk. Did you see any of that?
Yeah, that morning it was with lots of soldiers when before it blew.
Sure.
And everybody was kind of in a dither. They didn't know what to.
Sure.
So they that morning, then I was made some more. I was the older one, so I did the.
You had to do a little bit of organizing yourself.
Right.
Because you were an officer at the time, and I'm sure you were in charge of getting things organized.
Sure.
You had a lot of casualties that day too.
We sure did.
I'm sure that the hospitals were pretty filled.
Oh, they were.
I understand there was somewhere around 3,500 people that were injured or killed at the time. Did you have very many hospitals in the Honolulu area?
No, it was just a small place in the beginning.
Nurses training and that. Did you go to high school here at Ulen?
Yeah.
And you graduated at Ulen here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. From here, where did you go to take your nurses training?
Gosh, what was it? Oh, gee.
Was that in Fargo or
Oh, yeah.
Minneapolis?
Fargo.
Fargo.
Uh-huh.
St. John's?
St.
Luke's or
St.
John?
Luke's Hospital.
St. Luke's. Oh,
Right.
I didn't know they had a nursing program.
I don't know, they might have had it at the time that we were.
Suppose.
Yes.
They
it
must
was
have then.
Must have had a big one.
Sure. I'm just looking at your dog here while we're talking. I'm going to zoom in on your dog, Sandy. Looks like it's pretty comfortable laying there. Yeah, that's a cute little dog. How many years old is Sandy?
Well, Sandy's he's getting along now. He's